bruh.
We'll slip next to the wizard. Whispered something deep to the bottom of his ear. A little joke, the one about the farmer's daughter. Are you stomping on grapes, coming up with blue feet and beer? And you slip behind the queen, where the fools go, the rich don't mind. Lately the king's knights have turned a little rusty, and his halo, I mean his crown, is gone and slipped down around his eye. The wizard's in the corner, holding lizards between his knees. And the dog, he been long gone, gone to pitch for the winning team.
Hey, traders, what's up? Happy Friday to you. Happy 3rd of July, going on 4th. It's the weekend, though. I mean, markets are closed. Since 4th of July is falling on a Saturday, makes sense, right? So, just coming by to say hi, look at, market that is open, I guess, right now, which is crypto. But no action for Bitcoin, but certainly a little action for some altcoins. Normally how it goes, right? ZRX up 13.3%. Vechain's up 8.6%. Cardano's up nearly 6%. ICX up 6.5%, man. Oh my god, man. This song's so good. Jack by Widespread Panic. So most people in the States getting ready for a big day tomorrow. Hopefully you got some fireworks that were not made in China. And People probably getting ready for barbecuing, pool time, the great stuff. Listen to some great American music too, right? So yeah, I mean, literally, I was live yesterday, I was live the day before, and the day before, same price. Every single day I go live, Bitcoin doesn't move. It's just sitting the same. I mean, I was live on the date of April 30th, the date of May 3rd, every time, same price. So what do you want from me, man? Like, this keeps up. I don't know. I mean, it can't keep up for too much longer. You know, I mean, this is we're reaching near all-time lows on volatility for this asset. Just being, it's just stuck, man. Stuck between 8,500 and 9,950. Wow. Not really surprising anymore. It was, I guess, first. Yeah, altcoins making more moves, for sure. So, Bitcoin's up 0.08% today. Nothing, man. Absolutely nothing. So let's go to Vechain. You know, we were looking at it yesterday. Well, this is what happens, Larry, when you absorb remaining supply at the top of a trading range that you broke out of, a trading range that was multi-year. I mean, it was in development for multiple years. Look, man, I mean, this is price action correlation. You break it, you back test, you back test, you back test 3 times. And all the while making hidden bullish divergence, and now you're running and you're near the highest level you had seen since June 25th, 26th of last year when Bitcoin hit nearly $14,000. That was Walmart rumors, right? Oh, there's a partnership with Walmart. Everyone knows that about watching the stream now. I mean, you're over 1 cent right now, you know. So you break that. There are not many major peaks. There's really no support resistance, really, where it kind of reminds me of Kyber a little bit. Yeah, KNC. It was just a few days ago that we were breaking out of the cup with handle, right? And it's over now, right? I mean, it's like everything's been achieved. But the analysis here was solely the fact that there's no resistance until like 30,000 satoshis. Here it is, same freaking chart, not changed, not touched. Wow, that's not right. Hold on. I have to fix that real quick. My brand new shirt came in today. I hope you like it. Whatever. Lock screen. There it is. Okay, here's Kyber. Kyber, it's the cup with handle, man. The cup with handle that has exceeded a 100% measured move of the structure. 19,364. Alright, 50% retrace achieved. Next target is 24,195 sats. There's nothing looking left. I mean, look, man, it's the same discussion. Straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. So, why not when price action rounds out, why can it not be as violent the same way to the upside? Because no support resistance was built here for the longest time. So again, traders settled up at a high point April 23rd, 2018. That's your most recently manufactured resistance. Well, except the one that was down here at 10,470. You broke it. Consolidated, now you're going. All right, 24,195, and then after that, 29,228. Boom. Kyber, getting out of the way. So you can see it. Beautiful, man. I don't know where the shirt was made in the US, but it was certainly made in the United States, yes. Oh, it's with the gold price t-shirt. Well, the prophecy had foreseen it a month ago, right? It was about a month ago we talked about it. And yeah, you're about $1 off. I mean, as of yesterday, it was $17.76, but my God, man, it's beautiful. David McLean says his local pub is older than the United States. It first opened in 1745. It closed down in 2022. That's really screwed up. You figured that's what GoFundMe's are for, right? Things like that. Wow. Sorry to hear that, dude. So Vechain got the juice. Kyber Network got the juice. What else got the juice, man? Something similar to Vechain. Aha. Something very, very similar to Vechain. Could you take a guess what's similar to Vechain right now? Someone tell me what's kind of similar. What other altcoin is kind of like Vechain right now? It's different, but it's similar. Take a couple guesses, chat. A little engagement, whatever. See if y'all have a pulse. I don't know. SSP. Wow, dude. Yeah, y'all got it. Y'all got it. Here it is. Here's Vechain Jr. Is that right? On the daily. Top of a trading range, just like Vet. And not higher, right? But just at it. You're at the top. I think that the trading range is like 9.986 cents. Just say 10 cents, right? You break that, you might spend some time absorbing remaining amounts of supply, like Vechain did, or you could not break it and then fail and then dump down to 7 cents. But that would be kind of weird because you ran up, you back tested that as support before you ran again to the top of the trading range. So that would be kind of weird at this point. Wouldn't be good. So, I mean, kind of, you're testing it. Let's see how much supply is here. Let's see how many buyers remain after such a magnificent run started in mid-March. Similar stuff, though, in terms of resistance above you if you break this trading range. Talking nothing, really. Nothing, I would say, until 18 cents.
China to me, China.
How about RLC/BTC on Binance?
Yeah, that thing went on a run. I think it pulled back, though. I don't think there's an edge, though, man, right? Thanks for the $3 super chat. Wait a second, though. Dude. Wow. What's going on? Look at this, dude. This is unreal looking. Hold on. Not a time scale? I gotta pick the time scale? Fine. Look at this, dude. What the is this? Inverse head and shoulders cup with Hendelman. Breakout already of a channel or something. So yeah, your resistance, it seems like that likely that's going to be your next resistance, 10,731 sats. So upside potential on RLC to BTC, you know, on the weekly. I mean, it's like, you know, a low and then your lowest low and then all of a sudden a higher low. I know it was a lower low here, but still a major higher low. What happened, man?
BTC the store of value because it does not move LOL.
Yeah, dude, something store value. Sure, but a discussion I've had multiple times this week already is, well, real traders joined this market because of volatility. But with volatility dying, traders are like, screw this. Why would I get involved with a market that is, like, I mean, so lacking volatility? You go to Forex, go to the equities market, you're getting far more volatility than crypto right now, which is crazy.
Great choice. Was gonna say weekly. While we on weekly, check audio/BTC weekly on Binance. I'm gonna pre.
Fish, I don't know what that last part was. Sounds maybe gross. Gonna just not even. We're not gonna go there. Thank you, dude. Yeah, we'll look at EOS. But this is our RLC. That is. Bet the Divergence was there. Not maybe on the MACD, but yeah. Breakout happened yesterday. Yeah, it was a wedge. It was certainly a wedge. Wow, nice, dude. But it's always like, why are these things? Why are we not looking at these before they break out? Why are we like, hey man, look at this, dude. That's crazy looking. It's crazy looking right here at 4,200. It's at now. It's at 7,200. It's like, well, I don't want that. Okay. I like the fact that this asset is above 45.81. You could always come to back test this. I mean, that this thing could fail, make a lower high. Look at X, A, B, C, D, or something. Man, if you could get another shot at 45.81 for a back test of the spring, that would be insanely good. because it doesn't look like we really broke it and back to. I mean, maybe you could argue right here June 17th, but at this point, look, it's where it is. I mean, saying, oh yeah, an entry now would be great. Nah, it's kind of like now if you're back in a trading range, a range between at least 45.81 and 10,731, then you're the midway. So it's like coin flip. It could dump before running to the top, or it could just keep running to the top, right? Falling wedge though. We're talking about a measured move here. It's a pretty large pattern. I mean, the measured move puts you at 10,731, so that's kind of the target for the pattern if it plays out. And above that, you know, you got the crazy wicks, but this is the supply line. This is the area where sell orders are. I mean, it's not up here, right? Not really. Okay, so there's your RLC. USBTC. I don't know. I've looked at this recently. It seems like it's terrible. Right? It's awful. Right? It's like oh man. I'm talking about deep retrace though. Talking about 88% retrace. God, that's insane, dude. How deep have we retraced now? You 90+% retrace at this point. You spent a good amount of time at the 886. You even reversed at the 886, right? You reversed at it, but then look what happened. Major resistance, right? Reversal area, you up thrusted through it and then dumped back to it, and now you've broken it and you even back tested as resistance. But yeah, look what's going on right now. Some pretty severe amounts of classic divergence on the RSI. I mean, it may be, right? It seems very possible. It's up 2.6%, but just like from the low here,
It's China
maybe to the low here.
China.
Olamage, take a gander at DGB/USD BitX chart. Happy Independence Day, chat. U.S. outlying islands.
What's up, Matthew, dude?
It's
Thank you for the
China to me. China.
Falling wedge from that last peak. Weekly bull dip.
We'll look at it. Bitrix. S coins, man. S coins. Gross. Well, we looked at it kind of recently. It did things. Once it broke a supply line, it went up. Okay, weekly. Whoa, man, whoa. Crazy. Whoa, that's some serious bullish divergence on the weekly. At least on both oscillators. Wow, look at that. Look at this, dude. That's crazy. Crazy seller exhaustion. Not on one oscillator, two oscillators. Good lord. That's really good, man. That's some good variables there. Unfortunately, I don't even know, man. There's no support. That's the problem. There's nothing holding you up, really. You're in no man's land. That's your issue. Let me do something real quick. Not visible on the weekly. Yeah, there you go. What about fib extensions? I haven't even hit a 1272 yet, down at 2400 sats. So you're literally nowhere. Like, there's no support. Then that makes an argument weaker, right? You always want to have, like, that's part of the recipe. You want to have a support or a fib node minimum. You don't have anything. You're just meh. It's gonna reverse now, not at a critical area. I don't know, man. Makes it tough. Great divergence, but what about the 4 hours? 4 hour giving a signal? Oh, well, that's good. I guess for the range, right? The trading range, you've sprung. You're back in it. So this could always come and back test the spring as support again, right? Just like we looked at on the other asset. Falling wedge. Man, I don't really see it. It doesn't, and if it is one, it doesn't look good. Gross. So yeah, maybe at 2600 could be a good entry for the trade, since now it's like it broke it but has rallied and is back in it. You might need to confirm the validity of the support before it runs again. Nearing overbought territory already on the 4 hour. Seeing a lot better opportunities, right? For sure, man. Okay, what am I looking at here on DGB? Matthew, what did you want to look at? I mean, look, you know, when it broke out, this trend line that I plotted whenever I did, went straight up to the 78% retrace once, sold off, then again, twice. So I don't really know, man. The fact, look at this, you know, holding this April and June of 2019 level. You sprung, you back tested the spring once, twice, 3 times. Where in the world can we break this now? So adjusting, maybe. You could look at it like a channel or something. You could look at it like price contraction at this point, all right? Pretty nice little triangle there, some white space. Fibonacci not really important right now unless it breaks the upside. So I don't know, price contraction, lower highs, higher lows, neutral. But the good news in the context is the fact that you're at least holding this 1.7 cent area for an extended amount of time. I mean, it could be good. It seems it's kind of like what Vechain was doing, right? Vechain was definitely doing something similar, even though Vechain was like an ascending triangle, remember? So if it did break out, I mean, I said Fibonacci for targets, but if you're doing a 100% measure move, if this pattern actually ends up staying as this pattern and breaks out one way or another, right? I mean, a measure move to the upside, 3.6 cents, a measure move to the downside. You get it, right? It's neutral, so it could, you could be coming right back, squaring up down here, April 16th, 2020. There you go, dude. Good news. I mean, like the context is good for DGB to USD. We'll see if it can continue to hold, and eventually, though, it's got to make higher highs. That is the next step: is to make a higher high and break out of a pattern of price contraction. No kind of divergence or anything on the daily at all. And 4 hour, seldom, you're not going to be getting most of the time very good signals from the oscillators when you're in a pattern like this. It's normally neutral, or it's just normally showing convergence or something. So okay, there you go, Matthew, man. Good look. I ended up getting a full body massage today for 90 minutes. Real good. Needed it. Been very stressed lately. Darren, if Bitcoin drops, it's probably not going to be due to the U.S. unemployment benefits ending. I don't think that would have anything to do with it.
Is that a joint?
Can you take a look at Altria Mo, please, and thanks. Happy 4th, everybody.
Sure, thank you, Mr. Ken. Yeah, this one looks very similar to many others I've been scanning for. Unfortunately, it isn't just this long sustained downtrend since June of 2017. Let's go to the daily on this. I think this is this was on my scan list. I scanned this yesterday for the first time, like ever, I think. So, are you a patron? Yeah, great looking downtrend, man. Great looking downtrend. I think anchoring from the bottom might be the best. Touch as we get here. It's nice. Heartline. It's okay. Not bad. So you can see though that this channel is just to show you, right, what kind of trend you're in. Let's go to the daily. Very deep retrace. No, not so. It's only the 618, maybe the 786. You can see my webcam's right there. Yeah, see, it's not deep enough for retrace, you know. I really like a lot of the ones that were, but you know, gross.
Can you look at LTC/BTC monthly Bittrex? Thanks.
Sure. Sure. Thanks for the $3 super chat. $3 super chat. So until you break the downtrend, until you break your previous high, I mean, not good, right? And we know how much deeper it could go, right? Because it has look, there was a 75% sale on MO. You've rallied, underperforming. This is one where I actually had a question mark I left by because I didn't like, it showed up on my scanner, but I didn't know how I felt about it because of the long-term downtrend and the fact that we haven't had the deepest retraces like we've seen on a lot of other altcoins or a lot of other assets that have actually reversed very well at the 786 or 886, maybe even the 100%. So that left me not feeling as good about this one, and I didn't, because I don't know if we're done selling off here. I can't connect the trend line here to say it's an ascending triangle, though I did say there is definitely some sort of sell wall here. If this was a pivot point, a real one, which we don't know yet because the market's closed, we need more data. It could be like this, but it's just not. I don't know. And if that's the case, then yeah, $50 is the target for sure. I mean, $50 target. Why not? That's the gap fill from late January of this year. So yeah, it's okay. But and now, I mean, people could start arguing. Oh, it's a rising wedge. Okay, well, measure moves the same. If it breaks down, it could, because we're in a long-term downtrend, multi-year downtrend on MO. So there you go, dude. So maybe ascending triangle, but there are market conditions or there are market circumstances in this asset's case that makes me a little less confident on it, right? That makes sense? Bittrex. All right, you want to see LTC to BTC on the monthly. On this exchange. Yeah, man. Yep. You're near all-time lows. So soon approaching 355,186 Satoshis, I guess, right? Yeah, it looks like you got some MACD bullish divergence going on, sure. Very, very real. But where are the bids? Where's the demand? RSI is terrible. RSI is just a bunch of bearish convergence, lower levels on lower lows, not even close to being oversold, which we've been before, I guess, but too deep of a retrace for harmonic. I mean, yeah, maybe set up an alert at 355,186 sats, sure, but again, there have been better opportunities. I just don't know, man, about this. BTC pair makes it a lot tougher because it's so tricky. Effing shoulder, dude. It's like right where I lift my arm up to get my coffee is where it like pops in and out. It's killing me, dude. So what do you want, man? It's not that great on the monthly. It's okay. Whatever. Yeah, low risk area, but it could go much further to the downside. Weekly, it's okay. MACD, look, you got divergence now on the MACD on the monthly and the weekly. Why is that not showing up? Really, dude? I don't know, dude. It's Litecoin, and and I think the U.S. dollar pair kind of at a low risk area, lower risk, but it's Litecoin.
Hey Mitch, does AMD have bullish div on daily MACD? Thanks.
Tish, well look, thanks for the 5, dude. Yeah, that one's just like waiting on it patiently while all the other semis take off. AMD just continuing its long line of consolidation. It does. I did look at AMD recently and the chart, and it's kind of interesting. So I mean, whatever on Litecoin, dude. It's Litecoin. It's useless. It's an S coin that doesn't do anything. It's just like many others, and it just underperforms so bad. So bad. Is there divergence on the daily MACD? I mean, no. Depends what low you're using. If you're using this low, then yeah. If you're using this low, then no. Right? It's nebulous, man. I think you're just a trading range. Nice bullish hammer off 2,000 all-time highs. First back test of the spring ever, right there. And a beautiful hammer. You'd think that we would get more follow through price action off a candle so beautiful and off of the context of this support. Well, it's for the first time ever really being used as support like that, right? So no, it depends what low you use, right? Is it this one or this one? If you don't use this stuff at all, this wick stuff, it could have just been macro from this low here. Yeah, you could say it's kind of like Class B, I guess, but it's kind of grasping. It's not clean. It's not clear. That's what you want, man. You want clean and clear divergence. This is nebulous. This is kind of like, what about this, man? It made its own little histogram island. This is the way I'm kind of looking at it. It's just a range, right? It's like an impulse up and a trading range between $49 and $58.60. That's it for now. What it reminds me of is looking left, go back to, right? September of 2018. All right. And then you have February 2020, right? Where we had a big dump, big dump, right? Then we reversed to the upside, and then we achieved the same high we had again, kind of like we did here, April 20th. And then we consolidated for a while. Like, look at this. The range. We got stuck in a trading range for, my God, man, for like 5-6 months before we eventually finally broke that supply lines or the sell orders, right? Once the supply line was breached, there was no more supply till much higher prices. 2006 high, 2000 all-time highs. And yeah, so that's what it kind of reminds me of. So just sitting patiently to see if eventually we can break the trading range to the upside, the bullish rectangle, if you will. So that's another way of looking at it. All right, AMD. Demo, if I don't hear it, I can't look at it. Sorry, man. Don't be offended because it's precedence. About the level of hype that I would expect today. Thanks for the nearly 400 people here. And yeah, probably not going to stream tomorrow, right? I mean, it's the 4th of July and the market's literally dead. So what I'm maybe waiting for on AMD, it'd be cool to see a back test of like 50 bucks, maybe even $49 again. I don't know if we'll get it, but there's a gap fill right there. That March 5th peak. You could fill the gap and back test that support before running to higher prices. That'd be awesome. KNC's coming out with a new product on July 7th. Is that the reason for the run up? Could have been a technical resistance was broken, right? So which one do you want me to look at now? I guess let's look at Dash to BTC.
Dash BTC exactly the same as ZRX BTC 2 months ago.
That's cool, man. Thanks, Demo, for the 3s. Super chat. You know, I had that channel it broke out of. And now it just looks like it's bankrupt S-Coin. It was cool, though, when it did break that supply line. Look where it went, man. It went insane. I don't even know. I think I've looked at this before, and it wasn't enough for harmonic or something. It was too deep here. Yep, it was too deep. If anything, it can only be a butterfly at this point. And that means it would have to go way, way lower. And that means that it would take a long time. But retrace-wise, nearing the 786. Or you're at it. Now you broke it. So the next target's really like... seems like 65.74, but there is a support right here from September 2019. But you're below it, man. Definitely looks like some pretty serious looking potential divergence here, but could just as easily dump down to the 886, get oversold again, and still be showing bullish divergence in the RSI. It's not looking. I mean, it's like, maybe it's a wedge. See, it's not. It's like XRP to BTC. That's what it reminds me of. There's a supply line. You can't even connect anything on the bottom. It's stupid.
Hope you've been doing good, man. All the best.
Thank you, Beeswaxers, for the 5. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good one in Virginia. Hope you have a great 4th of July weekend. Yeah, man, what do? You can't anchor anything. It's just like a downsloping channel or something. Alright, it's like that, yeah.
Take a look at ZRX BTC and compare it to Dash.
Okay. Thanks for the 3s.
It's China to me. China.
Hey, can you take a quick look at BNT? Looking for some idea of where to enter. 0.013268478 ETH.
Sure, thanks for the $3 of Ethereum. Yeah, we'll look at BNT. Sure, man. Yeah, I get it. Alright, we're comparing. Yeah, ran up, sold off, much more shallow, and then eventually dumped, making a higher low, but it seems like ZRX from the low to high, it didn't go near as deep. I mean, it looks like from there, it was probably like a 618 retrace. This thing's below the 786, so this is not the same. Similarities, sure, because I'm sure you probably have the same bots involved, but clearly there was more demand for ZRX than there was Dash based on the retrace. This thing's still retracing. Where ZRX, it sold off, made one more lower low, and then went, but yeah, we'll see. Look, price action correlation to the September 2019 low, get back above it, hold it, could be real good, yeah. And the divergence is there. I mean, it could be there.
Happy 4th of July, everyone. Stay safe, drink beer, and respect the TA. Love to all.
Thank you, JMO, for the 1776 contribution. Glad to see you here. Glad to see the few people, that are sticking around throughout the lack of volatility. Glad to see y'all show up even for a more, you know, I don't know. I think it's really cool. Anyone who's watching the stream today at all, thank y'all, because it's like, who would, you know, who's got charts on the mind when you could be thinking about barbecue and fireworks and all the cool stuff? It's one of my favorite holidays for sure. And so ZRX, you know what happened? Where this is not showing accumulation yet. Look, this ended up in the end from a low. Look, you made a slightly higher low. Accumulation. Almost ascending triangle-esque before you pumped. Look, inverse head and shoulders, man. On ZRX? What? So yeah, comparative analysis like that, I mean, it's not going to help you. It's not. What are you going to do? I mean, you could. I mean, but what if there are no bids? What if someone says, "No, I'm not buying Dash to BTC. No, I'm not doing it." Like, then it's not going to play out. So, to me, I've seen S coins do some crazy stuff. We've seen some great trade setup. I mean, dude, KNC, it was looked at on stream. You know, people are, I can't believe it. It's like, really? Because did you not watch the stream? The fact that there's literally no resistance looking left? Can't believe it still. Well, so let me see here. Real quick. So I'll tell you this, there is like a supply line. Yeah, it's just like a channel, man. Yeah, that's all Dash is in. It's just like a channel, right? 1, 2 on the bottom, 1, 2 on the top. That's it, dude. You break the supply line, hey, you might be in business. Right, if you break the supply, see, once you get a real pivot here, then we can Fibonacci. There's no point in Fibonacci because you're at your lowest level since January 2020. So. Yeah, the moon. It's gone. Yeah, it only took forever, right? I mean, how long did you have to hold this crap before it finally started taking off? What's up, fish face?
Is that a joint?
Happy 4th, brother. Everyone stay safe. Much love to all of you.
Right back at you, dude. You stay safe too. So, I mean, I'll tell you, I mean, finally reversed to the upside, dude. No patterns. I guess good news that BNT to BTC is back finally above its December of 2017 low. Wow. For the first time, dude. It's bad, dude. What's up, jalapenos?
Can you make that dump? I wanna re-enter at 0.006, but she just won't quit. Happy 4th, senor. How's about that XRP, huh?
What's up, jalapenos, man? Nah, can't make Vechain dump. Because supply chains. Coronavirus is probably the best thing, one of the best things that ever happened to Vechain. Like, real. Because of what it does, it has helped accelerate the demand for decentralized logistics for supply chain. So that's just not going to happen probably. Even with Bitcoin dumping, Vechain's probably going to hold on to a lot of the gains it had. You know, I mean, of course, it could go to the bottom of the range again, but it seems less likely. How about XRP? Oh, it didn't do anything today again? I mean, that's dead asset, man. It's like dead. Like, now it didn't it reverse the shark here? We'll look at it. Sure, I guess, but still on BNT.
Devilish face. Bar to USD on Binance, please. Kind sir. Fist.
Sure,
Fist.
We'll look at that S coin too. Thank you, 1 man art for the 6s. So maybe you back test it. Maybe you back test 14,192 sats because you haven't. Right? You test it, you hold it. That might be a good reentry if it's going to hold, because I just don't know, man. It's an S coin. It's pumping. There's just not much data. Look, it's like there was literally no one making this market for like an entire year. It was dead. It was Look, when assets become so illiquid, there is no one making the market. There is no one painting patterns. TA, like a lot of times on coins that just die like this, TA stops working. It doesn't really work because there's no mass psychology of patterns because no one's playing it at all. Okay, it finally broke the upside. And on the daily, it didn't even show bullish divergence in the RSI. It was just showing bearish convergence, a low to a lower low, lower levels, relative strength. Just awful. And it was kind of nebulous on the MACD too. Nah, there wasn't even bullish. It was just kind of like, no, it was technically bearish convergence. So there was nothing. It was just someone started buying it finally, eventually. And look at it now. Great. Congrats on BNT. Have fun playing these things. Enjoy them. Well, I mean, the thing is, I do like XRP still. Yep, I still like it, man. Okay, the shark, right? The bullish shark, our argument was astute, where you did have price action below it, because Bitcoin dumped or whatever, but it's holding. It's holding support from December 2019, holding the support from April 16th of this year, and it's creating a base. And now, on a low, or the same low, maybe a slightly higher low, it's showing maybe even more divergence convergence, right? Even, you know, about the same low, maybe slightly higher, but, you know, much higher levels in the relative strength. Good. So you know, it's got a chance, still got a chance here. High to low, your target for this, if it was to play out, which I don't know, the target would be 19 cents, 19.163 cents. That's it. That's the shark's target. And then after that is the bearish 5-0. That'd be an entry for short at that same area, or if someone was trading a shark, where they would take profit, or one would close and reverse their position from a long to a short at 19.17 cents. But you may never even get there. The heck? This is okay. So this channel is broken. I don't know what happened here. That happens, but right, you may never get there just because the supply line, at least from April in June of this year, right? That's upon you. You'll probably hit that supply line before hitting the 50% if it takes its time, right? There's your how about XRP. Got you, jalapenos, man. Thanks for the contribution. Either way. Harmonic-y. Accumulation. Yeah, definitely accumulation going on. It seems like to me anyway. A low, infinitesimally higher low, then a higher low, and now maybe even a higher low again. So if we just mess around here, let's see. I mean, that wick is there, but price action's okay. I'm not going to talk about it. Yeah, it's like kind of a Gartley, right? Yep. And 786 is right here. So yeah, you could have yourself a bullish Gartley going on HBAR, and it's already beginning to reverse. And I think if this thing's to go, the target's 4.7 cents. A pattern like this, your only target you could think of is the top of a... Look, man, go back to the whatever, when this asset was listed, September 2019, and then a peak again of May 1st of this year, and then a couple up thrusts to create the harmonic. That's your target. If you break that, though, if you break 4.7 cents, we just get fib extensions. And we know above 4.7 cents, your first target is 5.7 cents. 5.7 cents.
China to me, China. China.
XTZ please Mitch.
Sure, we'll look at XTZ. Okay, get it? First target, 4.7 cents. Second target, 5.7 cents. Easy. 4.7, 5.7, boom. That's it. You don't want to see this asset fall back. You don't want to see this asset fall below 3.5 cents. That's it. Higher lows. Higher lows with the Gartley. Let's go. Let it be known. HBAR. Tezos.
Have a great 4th tomorrow, brother. Always been a favorite holiday.
Yeah, Wayne Batson, man. Thank you for the 1776 contribution. Session Top Jesus. Thank you, dudes. Much love. Here we go. Down 2.2%. Yep. This is what happens, Larry, when you break a beautiful uptrend. Yeah, you're holding on for dear life for the second time. 229. It's a major potential reversal area. All right, it really, really is. Any more data? Do we? I don't think so. Okay, so why I have this plotted? Look what happened. March 9th, big reversal. Look what happened. April 18th, you reversed before you broke it. Look what happened when you did break it for real. You mooned. Look what happened. May 10th and May 12th. You back tested as support. Huge reversal. So here we are again. First time we had a reversal. But now, not enough bids, not much demand, and so now you're breaking it. Sure, there might be divergence, but you could be much lower before divergence matures or not. So yeah, critical support, but dude, after a huge uptrend, you're correcting right now. You are, look, a left shoulder ahead, maybe a right shoulder, you know, double topping. And maybe you reverse here, but again, you break this, I don't think you're going to stop until you see $2. Yeah, look, man, look at the history. The history for Tezos, at least this year, is, you know, between $2 and $2.30, straight up, straight down. Pretty much straight up. And you could very well see straight down. Correcting, man. There you go. Descending broadening wedge going on, too. So, look, where it could see that. Two diverging down sloping trend lines. I don't know, man. It seems like it could see lower prices, especially what if Bitcoin dumps $100? This thing's going down to $2. Okay. Just switch it over. Need a break from S coins. Gold, right? A grown man asset right here that has achieved a price of $17.75. But it was at $17.76 just yesterday, so I don't really care. I mean, this is perfect. This is the prophecy. Couldn't be happier. It was like $1 or $2 away from the third target of the trade setup, and the fourth target's $18.18. But if we're at $18.18, I think gold could be going to $1,900 based on the historical context of price action above $17.91. Almost could be argued that there was like a continuation of the hidden divergence, right? A low, a higher low, and about the same low, maybe a higher low again. I don't know, kind of reaching. But we're just letting the Jesus man take the wheel, the composite man, on this because the entry was down here at like 1700. Yeah. 2011, 2012 wasn't even all-time highs for for gold. It wasn't. Okay, so no market, no stock market today. We look at ZRX. One thing I saw on ZRX was really cool. It did everything it was supposed to before. Remember the falling wedge, targets, it hit both targets, then it sold off again and started just chopping around, but was making higher lows. Look at this demand line on ZRX. It's amazing, dude. So good. You got to admire the effing demand line. What's up, J. Eric Castro? Thanks for the sub. Right, and you fell below it, but then you rallied, held it again, and then you look back, tested that spring, then again once more, and then mooned. And then, yeah, you could say left shoulder head. It was ugly. It was nebulous, right? I mean, whatever. But this is important where it is now, okay? It's very, very important. Because, like Vechain, like Cardano, this is in a range. This is trying everything it can to break out of a major range. You gotta get a daily on ZRX to see it. Remember the bullish bat into the bullish butterfly? You see looking left, like the range, the top of the range is at like 39.5. If you can break this for an extended amount of time, you got a real good chance of mooning. Like there could be a huge markup in ZRX again, like Vechain and like ADA. But it's really struggling here tremendously. But the good news is accumulation below it, higher lows, and you keep testing it. Eventually, this might be market participants. Could very well be market participants absorbing the remaining supply. Right, this is what happens. It's like ascending triangle behavior, isn't it? Yeah. It looks extremely similar to Vechain. Extend it out. Like whatever, dude. Whatever. Flip it over. It's like there's all this distribution at a nice line, a demand line, right? Lots and lots of distribution here. Just kidding. So we'll see. There's going to be resistance at 42 cents, but it's not even that. It's not even the 42 cent area because look, you can see no traders ever settled up on the daily above 39.7, except for the buying climax day where it hit its highest level May 8th. So it's not really this high that's the most important. The most important high are the peaks from December of 2018 and April 2nd of 2019. You break that, that could be extremely good for ZRX. Okay. So Cardinal Biggles just turned 4th of July in Britain. Or should I call you a redcoat? Please don't be offended. Alright, man, it's been 60 minutes. You know how it is, dude. I've already looked at Vechain today, so Hold'll, whatever. Alright, so beginning to slide again. I mean, not really that surprising, dude. It's just no volatility. It's dead, dude. Freaking dead for now. 2 months. So could dump here, could hold and rally, but I mean, it's in a short-term downtrend, right? It's only a lower high than the previous high. Didn't even hit. I mean, yeah, you hit the 50% retrace perfectly, right? It hit the 50% and it has reversed. So that's a bearish 5-0. So people could be short here. People did go short, evidently, off the sell-off, right? And no higher highs yet. Not yet. But the thing that makes it so stupid is like it's still a higher low than the PCZ area. I mean, like the June 27th low. So the edge, there's not really an edge right now at all on Bitcoin. So I'm not going to try to pretend without an edge that I know where it's going next. And so whatever. You can hate me for that or whatever. No, there's not a dragon pattern on the 4 hour. I mean, no. It's a downtrend. It's in a huge range, and it's been this way for 2 months. It's killing me. Hello? Alright, man. Well, that's going to do it for me. Thank y'all for tuning in and watching. Definitely not going to be streaming tomorrow. If there was, you know, I mean, I'm not going to... I got plans. I got things going on, alright? With family. So, I'll be back. Thank you for the likes, love, support, contributions. Be safe out there. Happy 4th of July. Till next time, respect the TA.